Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a topic that is transforming how organizations achieve success through quality excellence, through maturity assessment and benchmarking. Well, I am Prem Jha and I'm in this video. We will explore how combining these two powerful tools can help business move from simply managing quality to mastering it. Let's get started. Well, before we get into modern frameworks, let's take a moment to look back. Excellency is not something new, it is deeply rooted in Indian philosophy. Our ancient teachings have always emphasized efforts, discipline, and devotion to one's work. In fact, that is what quality is all about. Doing even the smallest task with perfection and mindfulness. You can see here the different meanings of our ancient version, like Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam. It means excellence in action is yoga. Well, it is how it is relevant to quality excellence, that is process discipline, precision, mindfulness in work. Same way, karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachanam, which is taken from Gita Shlok 2.47. It means focus on work, not just result. Relevance to quality excellence, process focus, outcome excellence, quality by design. Next one is that Gurvatteha Karmana Siddhi. It means success rises from quality actions, which is relevant to quality excellence by quality works lead to lasting results first time right. Shraddhavan Labde Jnanam, Gita 4.39. The committed gain mastery. It means continuous learning, Kaizen mindsets. Parishramed Siddhyanti Karyani na Manorathe. Work succeeds through efforts, not wish. Persistent improvement, which means operational excellence. Santosah Paramo Labha. It means true gain lies in satisfactions. Ultimate aim of quality is customer delight. So we can see here there are a lot many different ancient versions which is related to the excellence, meaning of quality excellence, and which is giving us the message that excellence is not something which is new. It is in our Indian culture since many years. Describing about how quality excellence matters. Well, poor quality can silently destroy a business. We all know through production downtime, rework, recalls, and worst of all, lost customer accounts. But when organization focus on quality excellence, everything changes. Process run efficiently, customers stay loyal, and innovation naturally follows. Quality is not just a department job, it is a culture that drives long-term success. Well, if I describe the meaning of moving from evolutions to achievement, which indicates that when companies commits to quality excellence, the result speak for themselves. Think of it like this. The defect reduction 40%, recall prevention 60%, customer trust is up to 85%. This is not theory, these are the some measurable impacts. Quality excellence is not a goal on paper, but it is a real driver of profitability, reputations, and operational strength. You can see here in many areas which comes in our day-to-day working, like warranty claims. If we are dealing with warranty claims without any excellence, there are high probability and frequent chances of success and failures. Whereas if the quality excellence system is in place, then the minimal failure and it will be within the controlled ranges. Production cost, which without quality excellence, high scrap, rework, whereas in why with quality excellence, optimized, lean and operationals. Customer trust, it is definitely it is going to be very low and erratic if the excellency and the proper culture is not into place. Whereas with the excellency, it will be high and repeat orders. Brand image, definitely this will be on stake, and it's without excellence it can go weaker, and with excellence recognized for reliability. Employee morale, which is very important, and it with this excellency, it is definitely motivated and accountable. Now, we will discuss about maturity assessment overview. How do we measure excellence? That is where maturity assessment comes in. It is like a diagnostic health check for your organization's quality system. helping you to identify strength, weakness, and the next step for the improvements. If I describe the maturity hierarchy levels, every organization fits somewhere on the maturity ladder, from ad hoc process to fully optimized system. At the lowest level, process depend on individuals. Like if somebody is doing a very good job, then we may have a very good outcomes sometimes, and we may not have the consistent outcome. But if any organization is upwards towards the optimizations level, then the chances of getting consistent improved result will be higher compared to the other four ladders of the maturity levels. By as the maturity increases, we can see structures, data driven decisions, and finally continuous innovations. Reaching the optimized level means quality is not managed, it is embedded into the company's DNA. So why assessing maturity matters? Why is the assessment so powerful? Because it gives clarity, it helps organization detect risk early, cut costs from rework or failures, strengthen compliance, and most importantly, build a culture of accountability and data-driven improvements. When maturity grows, so does resilience and trust. In this slide, we will be talking about the benchmarking, which is very, very critical to assess our strength versus how the competitions are doing and where is our area of improvement. It is a shot of your mirror in the industry. It is about comparing your performance to be best, whether within your company. Yes, I'm mentioning it again, whether within your company, against competitor or across industries. This helps uncover what is working, what is not, and what can be improved. There are various types of benchmarking. It is like internal benchmarking, competitive benchmarking, strategic benchmarking, and some generic process benchmarking, performance benchmarking, best in class benchmarking. So as the name suggests of all different type of benchmarking, it starts from comparing within the organizations to outside of the organizations, to compare the same manufacturing process within the organization versus to comparing strategic way of working of different industries and different way of working of different companies, how we are compared to other companies. That all sort of benchmarking analysis, benchmarking studies can be done by all these different type of benchmarking. If required, I can make a separate video specially and dedicatedly for benchmarking process. Now, so without giving the proper case study, this session may not complete. So I thought that I will cover some of the very critical and very known case study like from Xerox company. Let's look at an inspiring case. Xerox in the early 1980s, they once dominated the copier market but lost massive ground to Japanese competitor like Canon and Ricoh. Like Canon and Ricoh. The problem Xerox on the brink in the early 1980s was 86% of the market share, which was in 1974, that got dropped from 86 to 17% in 1984. Within 10 years, there is a huge and decline in their market share. If I talk about the market share, then the profitability is also very much related to the market share. At one point of time in 80s, it used to be $1.15 billion, which drops to $290 million in 1984. So these were the real status of the Xerox company. How Xerox company has come up? Like they have taken several actions. They have appointed their CEOs, and the CEO he has driven the improvements plan like leading through quality narratives. Yes, the leading through quality. So if I say this leading through quality narrative starts from the top. So in any organization works and system drives it automatically if it is driven from the top. Same way, he has taken the study and taken up the learning through the benchmarking, understood how the peers are working, what are the good practices, where the Xerox is making losses, where they can improve operational transformation, complete workaround on their manufacturing cost, the process, and the continuous improvement plan. That was the major mool mantra of Xerox to turn around the things. After taking all these actions, we can see here the recovery, like financial recovery, which was on the declining mode. This has again taken up a upper trend. Competitive edge restored, like the computer like Canon and Ricoh. So they were at one point of time they were quite far ahead from the Xerox. But after taking these actions, Canon Xerox has upbeaten all the other peers. Global benchmarking pioneer and sustainable leadership. These were some of the critical turnaround which taken after the quality initiatives by the leadership program, which was driven by the top management. The second most famous example was the Motorola. Motorola took benchmarking even further, leading to the birth of Six Sigma. They reduced defect from 60,000 per million to just 3.4. This is mind-blowing precision and in quality. We all know, all quality fraternity know how the Six Sigma means to the organization, how this can reduce the defectives and this can work to improve the process, reduce the process variations. This is mind-blowing. Benchmarking helped them to combine innovation, process control, and customer satisfaction, saving billions and setting a new quality standard worldwide. If I talk about benefit of combined approach, benchmarking plus quality framework, so there are various parameters which can be implemented in any organizations. Benchmarking helps you to find what is best out there, while maturity assessment shows how ready you are up to apply with. Together, they accelerate innovations, reduce cost, and deliver higher customer values. This workflow explains it perfectly, connecting maturity evaluations and benchmarking. Same way, you start by identifying what to benchmark, collect the right data, analyze it, implement it, learning, and then monitor progress. Like we use Six Sigma DMAIC methodology, there are also simple five way of implementing this combined approach of maturity evaluations and benchmarking. It is a continuous loop of learning, doing, and improving. The true engine of quality excellence. If I talk about the conclusion of my complete study of maturity evolutions and benchmarking, the journey to quality leadership starts. Here is the takeaway. Excellence is journey, not a destination. Start by building the right mindset. Use proven frameworks, learn from others, innovate your own path, and stay committed to growth. Because in the end, quality excellence is not about perfection, it is about consistent improvement and powerful actions. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate for your time and interest in quality excellence. Let's stay connected. Feel free to reach out on LinkedIn or drop your questions in the comments below. Until next time, keep striving for excellence. It is every actions you take. Thank you very much.